Devour.
Okay, everybody, welcome to another episode of DSP Tries It. Yes, once again, we are frequenting Pizza Hut, although it's funny, the only time I really eat Pizza Hut is for these videos. I almost never order pizza from these guys. In fact, I almost never order pizza to begin with. It's only pretty much been into DSP Tries It videos as of late. But they've got a new product. I saw the ad for it on TV. I said, I'm going to try this out. Pizza Hut fire-baked flatbread pizzas. Now, you might say flatbread. Well, we've tried flatbreads before. We actually had a flatbread from Domino's a few months back. And you wonder, what's the big deal? Well, the deal with this is for $11.99 USD, okay, US denomination, 12 bucks, you get 6 mini pizzas. And I apologize for the lighting. Unfortunately, one of the bulbs in my kitchen here blew out right before I made this video. So it's a little dark in here, but as you can see, you get 6 mini pizzas and 3 different varieties. Basically 2 pizzas of each variety. So when you think about this, alright, so I've got a family. I can get 1 variety for my kids, 1 variety for dad, 1 variety for mom, and you may have a little bit left over, and you can have a little bit left over the next day, okay? So I got, first variety is mushroom and peppers. Second variety is bacon and pepperoni. And the third variety is Italian sausage and ham. Like I said, I apologize, the lighting in here is kind of crappy. Let me see if I can actually up the brightness a bit. It didn't really help at all. But what we're going to do, I'm going to take, you know, a piece of each, a bite of each, and let you know what I think of it. Right off the bat, visually appealing, I'm going to be honest, not really. Take a look. There's burnt edges all over this flatbread. Look, all over it. And in fact, when I opened this, look at all that burn. When I opened the box, a piece of burnt crust jumped out at me, literally out of the box, and landed on my floor. So, visually appealing, it is not. However, I'll tell you this. The smell is delicious. Very, very aromatic. I could smell the cheeses. I could smell the toppings. It smells really good. Of course, now we're going to have to see how is the crust. That's going to be the thing that's determine how good this is or not. So let's go ahead and get some pizza onto a plate. So let me see here how this works. Basically, each pizza is 2 big pieces, it looks like. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to show you something. Look. The pizzas are not cut. You see that? It's flat. It's 1 piece. So, you have to cut it yourself. Now, that's a hassle. Most, pizza you order for delivery, they've pre-cut the pizza. They didn't do that with this pizza. So, I gotta get a knife now. Actually cut the pizza in half. Which, by the way, could be annoying considering the box is just flimsy cardboard and it might cut right through the box, alright? So I'm going to try one of each style. Per se, I guess you could call it a style, because I got 3 different kinds of toppings. Now, I'm not sure, the thing that was unclear on the website, I'm not sure if there's a limit to the amount of toppings you can get on each style. So, for example, I added 1 topping to each pizza and it worked fine. There was no problem. I added 2 toppings to each pizza and it worked fine. But I didn't go above that. I didn't want to go nuts and have 10 toppings on each style of pizza. I'm sure they must have a limit, not that they're going to let you put unlimited toppings on the thing. You know what I mean? Imagine that. Oh, I want 1 meat lovers, 1 pizza supreme, and 1 Philly cheesesteak. They'd probably be like, sir, going to be an extra surcharge for that. That's quite a lot of toppings that you want on your pizzas. Alright. Leave that knife in there for now. So, we're going to take a bite of each one. I'm going to let you know what I think. Okay. First of all, it's kind of weird, and the reason I say that is because, as you saw, there was all that crust around it, right? The burntness, like they overcooked it. But when you actually look, they didn't really overcook it. It's only at the edges of the bread. I'm not sure why that is, all right? So let me take a bite, and I'll let you know what I think.
Devour.
Very thin. Well, I would compare this to a slightly more fresh refrigerator pizza. You know what I mean? You can go out and buy, I don't know if they call them French bread anymore, but the pizzas that are like this, the rectangle ones, and you just nuke them in the microwave, or you can cook them in your oven. But it's more fresh. It's got more spices to it. Obviously, the ingredients are fresh. So it's like getting a really high-class kind of frozen pizza. All right, let me taste this one.
Devour.
It is flavorful, but what I do want to say, there's not a lot of sauce on the pizza. So if you're a sauce lover, you're probably not going to want to get this style of pizza. Obviously, it's flat. There's not a lot of room for sauce on something like this. All right, now I'll try the sausage and ham, just so I have a bite of each one.
Devour.
Pretty good. The hero of this pizza are the toppings, because that's what you taste the most. The bread, all you can really taste is a little bit of salt, you know, and a little bit of bread, just like I said, like a frozen pizza. So the hero is the cheese and the toppings. So if you order the right toppings, you're probably really going to like this pizza. All right? For the price, 6 mini pizzas for $12, talking $2 each, well, you can probably go to the supermarket and get a double pack, if not a quad pack, of like this size frozen pizza for like $3 to $4. So when you think about it, it is a little bit more pricey than getting it at a grocery store and making it yourself. However, number one, this is fresh. This isn't frozen. It's fresh ingredients that they're putting on the pizza, so obviously you get that burst of flavor you don't get with a frozen pizza. Number two, you can get a wide variety, and that's what I like about it. You can order 3 different kinds. Now, of course, you can get them all the same if you wanted, but getting 3 different kinds, this is a great value pack, like I said, for a family. For someone like me, I'm probably going to be eating this for like 3 days. So for me, you know, on day 2 and 3, I'll be honest, this Pizza Hut pizza is not a good pizza to keep in the fridge and then try to nuke it later or warm it up later. It actually gets pretty bad. So I'm going to eat some now, maybe tomorrow, and I may end up, unfortunately, getting rid of some of this because that's the case with Pizza Hut. So what do I think? It tastes good, but there's not a lot of sauce, and it's pretty much just an upper scale, you know, frozen grocery store pizza. The fact that there was burn around the edges that didn't really turn me on too well. And also the fact, like I said, that it really doesn't have, besides the toppings and the cheese, you don't really taste much else because there's no sauce. I'm going to give the Pizza Hut fire-baked flatbreads a 3 out of 5. I think it's a good product, especially for a family, people who all like different kinds of pizza. They usually argue about it. This way, you're not buying 2, 3 multiple pizzas so that people can get what they want. You know what I mean? Especially think about if you have kids and you like something, your wife likes something, or your girlfriend likes something, and your kids like something else. Or again, a family. It could be your dad, your mom, and you. Okay? Maybe you want to each get your own. And in this case, you can do it without interfering with other people. If you were doing something else, oh, well, one person gets a whole pizza, then we're going to get a large pizza and split it half and half. It could be a big difficulty. This makes it easier, okay? So I give these fire break flatbreads a 3 out of 5. Again, I apologize for the darker lighting. The light bulb was busted. I'll try to get that fixed.